welcome in. Welcome in, everyone, to Scale and Soul. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope that everything is going well. Hope your week was fabulous. So, hello. It's been a while. Hope you guys had a great week so far. Hopefully everything is spontaneous. And so I'm Michelle's mirror. And hello, Felicia B. Hey, cousin. Hi, cousin. Look what I got you. Hi. So I got like a whole bunch of. Oh, look what. Maybe I should be wearing this hat and not this hat. Hold on. I'm gonna change up. Hi, everyone. So this is my hat that I got made. See it? It says Mirror Michelle. Hey. Oh my gosh. So seen, heard, valued is going to be our topic for today. Seen, heard, and valued. Okay? Let's just keep that in mind. And so how we're going to imply that in our health journey is that we know the goals that we set and we know what we set to do. However, there's going to be steps in the process. Oh, thank you. Your name, like when I got there, let me tell you, backstory. When I got there, your name was like gone. Like I tried to like find letters and some letters was missing. So that's why I just did something simple. Just a B and a heart. Try to make it cute. So basically, like I said, being seen, heard, and valued. And on my weight loss journey, I would say that being seen in multiple, oh, no worries, absolutely love it. Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to have to get it to you, though. I don't know if it's going to be a P.O. box, something to get it to you. I'm going to definitely get it to you. Hello, welcome in, everybody. Come in, press the like button. If you guys are not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. Watch me on my weight loss journey. I have currently lost over 65 pounds in 7 months. So thank you for joining me. You're welcome to like, subscribe, become part of one of my cousins. But today's discussion is basically being seen, heard, and being valued in your weight loss journey. And you can take this and apply it to any aspect of your life, but seen, heard, and valued. And so I'll first give a background about myself. My name is Michelle Mira, and I am currently on a weight loss journey. I'm currently on Mounjaro. I'm on Mounjaro 12.5. I started my journey March of 2025. And from there, I have been consistently working on not only my health, but also my state of mind of different things that I'm trying to change within my life, right? So that comes with spiritually, mentally, physically. I am working on myself. And so as I continue to work on myself, right, we want to make sure that we are finding different ways to reflect and see the new part of ourselves and see what that mirror looks like on your side, right? I know what it looks like on my side because I'm reflecting against my mirror, but I want to make sure that you guys look at it in the sense of for yourself. And so again, seen, heard, and valued. So when we're being seen in our overall health, we want to make sure that we are writing down all of the things that may be going on in our lives, whatever that may consist of. You want to make sure you write it down, you jot it down for yourself, and make sure that you know the different things that could be like changing in your life, but you don't know how. But you want to make sure that when you're going to your doctor that they're seeing these things. You want to make sure that you are getting the proper test that you need to get, right? You want to make sure that you are documenting everything, that you're asking for paperwork when you're done. You're making sure that the doctors are putting their correct notes in there. So it's part of your journey. Even right now, when you are currently and actively losing weight, you still want to know those numbers. You still want to understand not just what's on the scale, not just what's in front of your plate, but beyond that. You want to understand that it goes so far beyond that you want to understand, do I have enough vitamin A? Do I have enough vitamin B? Do I have enough vitamin C? You want to understand everything that's going on in your body. So, hello, Mary. How are you? Like your new picture. Hope everything is going well. You want to make sure that when I said like being seen, right? That everything you are doing on your weight loss journey is seen, not just by yourself, but by your provider. And you might have multiple providers. And it may seem like a little overwhelming, but you want to know about yourself, because we are not just dropping pounds here. Like, the goal is not just to drop pounds, right? The goal is to improve your overall health, okay? And you may be lacking in some areas, and this is basically gives you room for improvement across the line. All across the line, it gives you room to improve your health, okay? When you're being heard is like, if you see something that needs to be improved, if you see anything that you can improve in your health, you need to be the voice for yourself. You need to be the advocacy for yourself to speak up. Make sure you're being heard. Make sure you're being heard when you're looking for PAs. Make sure you're being heard if they're asking you to switch medications. Make sure you're tracking, so you're syncing the information, you're documenting. You're saying, okay, this happened on this week, this happened with this. So being switched to a medication that's not working for you. You want to make sure that you're on stuff that's working for you. That's just not just talking about a GLP-1 medication or a weight loss management medication. This is across anything. When I was, and I'll share the story. So one of my family was actually put on medication. They started hallucinating, right? You got to document that. You got to document what's happening to you when you're on medication that's new to your body. How is your body reaction? How is your mental reaction, right? And if something's not working, it's for you to make sure that you're documenting that and that you're being heard, that you're telling your provider what's those things that's occurring, okay? And I want to say this kindly, but very sternly. Let's not get so caught up with the number on the scale, because we do lose focus on, we could lose focus on our overall health because of it. So it's a possibility that can happen, okay? And so if you guys can think about an experience that you had in your life regarding, hold on one second, sorry. Hopefully my phone doesn't go out. I hope it doesn't. Hold on, sorry. 1 second. Hold on. 1 minute. If you could think about a time in your, you need to put your scale up. But the numbers, so it's important to know your weight, but let's not be overly obsessed with your weight or any other part of your journey, right? Let's not be obsessed with it. And like I set myself up and I say, and if you need to weigh yourself daily, like I knew somebody in my family, they weighed themselves daily, multiple times a day, because they had to, because the doctors needed the numbers, they needed the numbers. So at some times you do need the numbers. Hello, Z, how are you? Hope your week and your weekend went well. It was great seeing you. So that's how I see it. Like, I look at it like, do what's best for you, because this is your journey. But let's not overly obsess with anything. Let's make sure we're looking at this at a healthy perspective at all times, and that we're documenting things so we can bring it back to our providers and our doctors, okay? Let's evaluate the whole situation, okay? And make sure that, these things that you're doing is only going to help you become healthier, right? There's nothing in this journey that you're doing that's making you have an adverse reaction to anything unless it's not working for you. And that's why I said make sure you are documenting everything down for yourself so you can keep up with what that looks like to you, right? And the things that you may go through, you can come to YouTube and other sources for information, right? But, hello. But you basically really have to look into those things. And it starts with you. It starts with you. It starts with you. It starts with the documentation that you put out there that your provider is giving to you. And when there's a problem, address it. Do not sit on it. Do not wait on it. I know that, Mary, you talked about going to your provider about, your medication. And my thing is yes, that's a great idea, right? So, so you can make sure you get approved for what you need to get approved. And sometimes it takes more than just having a conversation. It takes documentation to show what this medication has fully done for you. How has, hello, Big Boss Dog, how are you? How this medication has fully transformed your life, right? And that's what you want to pay attention to, all right? Can anybody put below in the comments if there's been an experience in your life where you had to track anything regarding your healthcare journey and you had to show up and be an advocate for yourself? Does anybody have any experience in anything like that? He says, I'm a good friend, good old friend. Okay, cool. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for always showing up to my lives. I appreciate it. So Mary was saying that she felt that she's on her scale. I believe she was saying she was on her scale every day. Yeah, if you feel like you need to, you should definitely do what's best for you. Hi, Jen. How are you? Hope your week has been great. Hey, kids, it's a big dog with my good friend Stitch. Oh, hey, how are you? Mary said exactly. That's what I did. I sent a packet. A packet of proof to the doctor's letter. One to TRICARE for life and one to Express Scripts. Okay, that's great. So documenting this stuff, because we're gonna be our own advocates in this process of making a determinant as to where we should go next. And our providers, some providers are going to be very supportive, and then some providers are not, and there's going to be some that's in between. And it's not that they're neglecting you, it's just that they're super busy. Maybe it's just it's very congested in the market right now. Oh, okay. You're always so funny, Big Dog. He's always hilarious. So yeah, so basically just looking at those aspects of everything. I think that it's key to know. Oh, Felicia says, okay, great. When I was on antidepressants, I had to document everything because the side effects were worse I ever experienced. I advocated for myself to get off of them. Okay. And so and that's what I mean. It's you really have to, be there for yourself. And we don't want to just see for myself, I don't want to just see the numbers and know that, oh my gosh, I'm losing weight. But I just ask them, I know I've been on this medication for 6 months, 7 months. I just want to get a panel ran on me. I want to see where I'm at. If it costs bill my insurance, I'll pay the difference, whatever it is. I want to make sure that I'm walking in the right direction before something. I don't want to wait for them to tell me anything. So I want to be able to find that information out for myself. So Mary says, Felicia, same here. I had a terrible side effects with rash. Hello, Nikki. How are you? Welcome in. Hope your night is going well. And so we're basically talking about basically knowing your documentation, and if something's going wrong with you, documenting it properly. And after you're documenting the information, make sure that you're being your own advocate to your providers regarding that. And at the end, like, that improves your overall health. Because we don't want to be on something that is hurting our bodies or not doing the right things it should do. And so that comes along. Hello, AR. How are you tonight? Mwah. So make sure that you guys are checking those things, and make sure that you are being your own advocate. Make sure that, don't allow these small things of like what somebody may say, oh, that's just this, when you go to a doctor's office. Always document everything. Always take notes, right? Because something small to somebody else, or maybe they're busy and they had, you don't know what their day looked like, what their week looked like. It could be something bigger for you. Okay? Don't wait. Like for me, before I got on this medicine, I waited. You gotta think I waited almost 4 or 5 months of not being able to breathe right in order to like finally get the right treatment somewhere. So just try not to wait. That's the only thing I can say to myself is that, darn it, I wish I would have got on this faster. Or wow, I wish I would have got a panel ran on me to see. Because I could have been diabetic before and I don't even know. I don't know that because my doctor didn't run a panel on me. And better yet, she didn't like see me for my physical that year, which would be last year. She actually canceled my appointment, and then they never rescheduled it. When I kept calling back, they said she didn't have availability. So you have to keep advocating. Good thing I found like my insurance. I can go to a specialist without getting a referral. So I took advantage of that. So know what you have in front of you. Know the insurance companies you have. Know what you qualify for. Even if you're trying to get a PA, just know that when you're getting a PA, you might say, oh, my doctor submitted my PA. And it got denied, whatever the medication was. But did you request for the paperwork that the provider sent in? That's what I'm asking. Make sure you are double checking not the paperwork, but the paperwork that your provider said they sent in, because they could have just not sent the right information in or not answered the questions correctly. And so be mindful as to where the gap is. Like, where's the gap? Where does it fall? Is it you? Is it the provider? Is it the PBM, which will be your pharmacy manager? Who is it? And that's those things that's, those questions that you should be trying to figure out so that you can make sure that you can properly document. And if maybe they had your blood pressure wrong. Maybe they had that you said, oh, I have this side effect. And then, oh, she can't qualify for that. But that was a mistake written. Read over your notes. Read over what the provider is saying about you. Big Boss Dog says, I'm still on the prednisone meds for asthma. And the side effects is weight gain. I just lost over 10 pounds. That's awesome. Congratulations. Awesome. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for like letting us know. That's awesome. That's amazing. Nikki put, I lucked out with my pain management. I dumped them so fast. Oh, wow. So basically you're saying that you had your primary care helped you out, and your pain management, like whoever you have for pain management, you basically said, no, I'm not dealing with them. Hopefully I read that correctly. Steroids have a side effect. Yes. Yeah. So I know somebody that was on steroids for many years, and it has a huge side effect. and it definitely causes you to have, okay, thank you, Nikki, for letting me know. And so, yeah, it has a weight gain. Yeah. Has a lot of side effects. And the side effects is hurting. My my back pain hurts so bad. So you should definitely go see your provider. Definitely go see your provider and make sure you let them know what you're feeling in your body, and like take it serious. Like definitely take it serious, because it could be something else going on that you may not know about. And so you want to make sure you really advocate for yourself and try to get an appointment. You know, I don't want to like, I don't like to guide people to go to urgent care, but it also is, if it feels like it's necessary, you can. And again, I want to say I'm not a provider. I am here on my weight loss journey, giving my own experience, my own advice based on my life experiences. I am not a provider. I don't seek to be a provider. I'm not giving anybody any medical advice at all on here. I don't know if Felicia want to put my disclaimer up. I can never remember it, but yeah. So I'm not a provider. So I just want to say that. But yeah, if you're having ongoing pain, I would definitely seek out like some medical attention. Um, Yes, it's hard to lose weight on steroids. Yes, exactly. So that's amazing. So Felicia is congratulating Big Boss Dog on losing weight as being on a steroid. That's amazing. Um, Nikki, you see pain management. I'm so sorry you have chronic pain, my dear. So Felicia's talking to Nikki. Mary's talking to Big Dog, basically saying, I had my share of prednisone, basically. Like, so she has taken it before. Um, he said that the medicines will help with the asthma. Yeah, I mean, they say that prednisone helps with the asthma, but I guess we like ask and see if there's anything else as well. Like, I know there's sometimes machines, but they said that prednisone is probably one of the best things to help with asthma. But again, still sync your provider and just ask additional questions as needed. Um, Nikki put, as someone that has gone through spinal surgery and an implant, you can never be too cautious about your back. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Nikki. So you heard that, Big Dog. Just make sure. Just make sure you're very careful, okay? Wait, hold on. Was that who was talking about their back? I want to make sure I didn't mix up. Hold on one second. Let me go back. Oh, yes. Okay, I was making sure. All right. So Mary put it does for inflammation, but it should help with the pain. Yep, that's true. Okay, thank you, Felicia. Michelle is not a doctor, a dietitian, or trying to give out any medical advice. She is only here to share her journey and what worked for her. Thank you, hon. I appreciate it. Um, wow. Wow. So yeah, you should continue to talk to your doctor. I'm sorry that you're going through that. And we're here to support. And so give us a report once you hear from your provider if at your next appointment. And if it's unbearable, like I said, you can go to an urgent care facility. You can also, possibly go to a hospital if you feel like it's getting any worse, if you're not able to get in with your provider, but definitely don't sit in pain. At all. Just know that there's medical help that you can get out there if you really need it. Um, okay, that sounds good. Thank you. Um, Felicia says also, I'm sorry, Mary, that you have chronic pain as well. I've been doing my research on Malaysia, I think it was. That's what I think it's. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Forgive me if I pronounced it wrong. Malaysia. Yeah, so I would say that I did some research on it too, Felicia. And yes, Mary, I'm so sorry that you're having that particular pain in your body. I know it's not easy to deal with. And I know you said, like, you also mentioned in the past that, like, you don't like to complain because, like, it sounds like you might be complaining to others, but, you're strong to, like, have that and really just continue to endure your pains from that. So, thank you for sharing it with us, and just know that, like Felicia said, like, we're here with you, all hearts. You said, yeah, I went back to 2019, 2024 before Zepbound, and my labs and my A1C and my glucose was high. Okay, that's really good. That's good information that you provided to them. I'm happy that you were able to get that information over. That's really good. Yeah, Mary, Nikki is saying that she's sorry. Hope that you aren't having any bad flares right now. And so Big Boss Dog said before, I missed your comment, I'm sorry. And I will pray for you, Mary. And Big Boss put it again, Mary, I will pray for you. Mary says, I struggle with the pain every day. And she's basically saying that she was shocked. Yeah. And so, like, I can't even imagine like what you feel like on a day-to-day basis, but I'm I hope that it's like that it improves. My prayers are with you. I hope it improves. After the pain leaves me so tender. Okay, got it. So you're still like, even after the fact, there's still like a lot of pain. And so just again, like, make sure you're providing that feedback to your physicians. And I haven't looked and seen like if there's anything that you can particularly else be taking. Yes, I will be praying for that, but definitely continue to follow up with them. Any of you don't ever feel like you are complaining, right? You deserve to tell your truth, even if it's physical pain. Yes, we are here to support you. Yes, you're right, Felicia. Yes, we are here. Oh, you have a pain specialist. Awesome. Yes, we are here to support you. So there's something going on. You're welcome to like bring it to the page, because the last thing was like feeling like, remember, we want to be heard. So I was talking about being heard and I know I geared off of the topic, but I was talking about being heard by your physician, but also being heard in this community. So finding people that you can trust. And how do you feel heard is like, you're going to have to be able to trust the environments that you're telling people stuff on. And, you're going to start by building blocks and building that trust with individuals. So, and understanding that, that people care. And on here, we really do care. And, we understand, and we're here to support. So this is a safe space for you to talk and to understand that, we are all on some type of journey trying to improve our health, even though we're going through things within our bodies. We're dealing with it day by day. So Big Dog said, Father, in the name of Jesus, touch Mary from the crown of her head to the sole of her feet. She needs you more than ever, and we call it done. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you, Big Dog. We appreciate that. So thank you. So we are here for you, Mary, and anybody else, just know that we're here to support, and we want you to know that it's okay. And so again, make sure you're being heard, and then the value. That's the last one, right? So valued. So can anybody know what I'm talking about when I'm referring to value? And so Felicia put, yes, be heard. Yep. Some things you don't go through, we have never heard, and we can learn. Yes, we can all learn. Yes. I was like, I haven't, it's still, Felicia, our video is still like stuck in my thing, and I'm still trying to get it out. But, I had like being on here, I learned that like I found out the disorder to what I had just connecting with Felicia. And so weird, like, right? Like, it's like disodium phosphate. I'm like, what? Like, and to hear that somebody else had the same thing going on was like with having like, an allergy, but it's really like a disorder. I found that out later. It's like, it's crazy because like on here you can like open up and basically say, hey, like, you know, this is what I have, this is what I'm going through, and there could be somebody else that can relate to you, and there may not be anybody, but we can also get off here and then learn about the different things that you're going through. So being valued, wait, hold on, I got a couple of messages. So Nikki says, yes, some doctors treat you as a number and forget you pay them. Walk out and get another one. Yeah. So yes. And then so Big Dog says, hey Mary, I brought a friend with me to make you laugh. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my friend, OG, myself, the one and only from Disney Channel, Stitch. That's so cute. Thank you. I appreciate you, Big Dog. You definitely know how to put a smile on our face. That's amazing. And then Felicia's agreeing and saying right. And yeah, so being valued by our doctors, being valued by our community within YouTube, right? That if you're reaching out, that you're being heard, right? It goes back to that being heard again. Showing value is showing that you care, showing that you have some compassion for what someone's going through. Because everybody's situation looks different. It looks totally different. If they decided to paint their wall, all of our walls will look different. If we turned around and we all had the same colors, everybody's wall will look different if we just freelanced and started. So make sure that's something that we're doing along the way. Mary put after my husband passed, I kept it to myself because people would say the most hurtful things. Wow, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that you went through that. I just crawled out of my hole. I didn't trust anyone. Yes. So feeling valued, knowing that you're being heard allows you to feel valued. And feeling valued builds our confidence. And so that's where we are now, is building ourselves up, trusting in these people and trusting in your doctors that they're gonna, like, something's going on, you can reach out to them. And that brings me to, like, don't be like, if you can, not saying that everybody can, right? But if you can afford a telehealth, or if you can find a weight management doctor that you don't have to go through an online telehealth, but if you have to go through an online telehealth, then if you can afford it, do it, right? I'm not telling you to break your bank. That's not what I'm suggesting. And just know that I'm not talking about going to a compound pharmacy. A compound vendor, like a compound, like vendor who sells compound. Some of them do, some of them don't. Find you a weight loss management company that can help you, right? Providers that can help you with this journey. If you're struggling through it and you feel like the community, you want extra base, just know that you can do that as well, right? That's optional. There's different ones out there. Like I said, I use Join Vineyard, recommended by Jen F. And then I also know there's Weight Watchers. There's a couple other telehealth companies out there that you can utilize. But Mary, I'm so sorry to hear about, that situation with your husband. Well, Mary, we can hold that hand out and help you out with that hole. Yes, we sure can. And then Big Dog put, hey Stitch, you here? And so Felicia says, of course. Be right back, Mary. Let me see if he's here. Hey Stitch, my friend Mary is not feeling well, and I was thinking you can please come say hi to her. That's so cute. So the value, like, you see how, like, Big Dog is just making you feel welcomed, and the value, like, that's amazing. That's beauty, right? That's so cute. Like, that shows nothing but love. I don't think everybody was on, but I want to show what I got. Felicia, are you okay with me sharing? Because I think we were the only two on before. Were we the only two on? Felicia? Felicia B. I'm waiting for her to tell me first, yes or no. Oh, wait. Mary, I found him. Oh, okay. So I had it in my hand. I just had it down. I'm like, waiting for her. So this is what I made Felicia be this week. It says, it has a B and it has a heart because it's Felicia B for her channel, for her YouTube channel, her new YouTube channel. And I made this hat. It says Mira for Michelle's Mira. Just so you guys know. And so that's what I made. And it's been an interesting week, but yeah, but feeling valued is knowing that someone cares, someone you could trust in, someone like you feel like you can reach out your hand and like have a conversation. So, you know, I always tell people I realized that my email address wasn't in my description. I had it in another part of my YouTube channel. So I was getting some emails, but let you know, if you just don't want to post something on here and you want to send an email, you're more than welcome to. I did put it at the beginning of my description now, so it's in there. If you have any problems and you're realizing that you're emailing me and I'm not getting back to you, I do check my emails daily, probably at night more than in a day. So once I check them, I'll respond back. Same thing with my comments. When people leave me a comment, I usually go in there if I'm not busy. The last couple of days I've been really busy. I haven't been able to really check it as frequently, but I'll try to get in there and check as soon as possible. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's so cute. So, Mary, he's coming down the hall. So, Mary says, I'm still going to teach crochet on YouTube, but not live. Alana has helped me a lot. Oh, okay. That's awesome. I'm so happy that you have somebody that you can trust and that, you know, that values you to that point. You know, that's what matters. And I want to tell everybody, you make that choice. The person doesn't make it for you, right? So, like, you want to make sure that it's like, it's reciprocal. Like, you know, you both are feeling the same thing, but it's more so you. If you entrust in that person, then, you know, you pour out, you do what you have to do. And that's so good that she's helping you along the way. That's the same thing Felicia said. Thanks. That's awesome that Alana is helping you. That's amazing. And so I think I tried to watch your live the other day, Mary, and you had like 2 double screens up. I tried to say hello. I was talking to you, but then I couldn't hear you for a little bit. It was like going in. It was like 2 screens, but then it went out. So I didn't know exactly what happened there. Yes, that's good that she has. Nikki put, I may have to pull out my yarn and needle, Mary. Yes, y'all should go live together and like do it together. But she doesn't want to go live, so I don't know. Maybe just do it on your page, Nikki. Felicia, Mary, please welcome the only Stitch. Yeah, it went bad last night. Okay, yeah. So I was trying to look at it, but I had attempted to sign in. Does anybody want to add how they ever felt valued, whether it's on YouTube with their provider and what that looks like, so we can kind of have an understanding of what value means to you? Value for myself, I'll say value means someone who's going to listen, make me feel like I'm being heard. And like, sometimes it's like more than just calling me by my name, but like, I think someone said earlier, not feeling like you're just a number, right? So if you feel like you're just like the next person walking through, I think maybe it was Nikki, you're just the next person that's walking through in the provider, and they're just like, you know, they're not taking any follow-up documentation. I think you need to have all of those steps that we discussed tonight to make sure that you're feeling valued at the end. Mary says, I'm the best teacher here in Grainsville. I have a certification. Okay, she said, just saying. Okay, let me find out. She put some spunk on that, just saying, just so we know who she is. Go ahead, tell them, Mary. Tell them. Let me let y'all know. She says, I am the best teacher here in Grainsville. I have a certificate, just saying. Love it. Nikki says, my primary treats me as a partner in my care. She gives me options and here's my opinion. I love it, Nikki. That's amazing. That's awesome. So that's good that you feel valued with your primary care provider. That's amazing. Hey, Stitch. Felicia says, hi. Mary is incredible. Right. She's dope. She's like, Gainesville. Did I say it wrong? I probably said it wrong. Forgive me. That's awesome, Nikki. Yes, that's awesome. That's amazing. So I think it's like it's just it means so much to people. I think even as we like come on here, it's like, just knowing that, there's people out there that really do care about your journey. And they care enough to share their journey, right? That's important. They share enough to put time and energy, because I would have to say they value their community. That would be what I say. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. Is Felicia, would you say? I think we already talked about this, that we're both kind of on here just to share love and document our journey, but I feel like it's also because we value the people that are on their journey, and we're willing to open our hearts enough to like share ours with them. But give me your thoughts, or anybody else, give me your thoughts. Hi Jane, how are you? How are you? Welcome in. See my new hat, Jane? I made it this week. It says Mira. So Nikki says she offered me a GLP-1 months ago, but I didn't want to inject myself. Yes, the fear, that was my fear a little bit before I even started. I wish I had a time machine. Yes, I understand how that is. But it's okay. If we didn't start then, at least we did start, right? So that's amazing. But that's great that she even put it in front of you and put it as an option. That's amazing. Big Boss, you kind of haha. She's Mary's laughing at you. Jane says doing good. Oh, thank you, thank you. She says she likes the hat. Absolutely, we are here to spread love and support. Yes, yes. So that's how you make people feel valued in this community. You make people feel like, everybody comes with different skills, right? Some people have like, those soft skills, like people skills, right? So they're able to show their personality, and they're able to be, sassy in front of a computer. And some people have hard skills, like, knowledge and experiences that they've been through. And, it's all the beauty of everything, right? We all have different hobbies. We have like different things that we do in our free time, and then we get to share it with our audience. And that's this community. But at the bottom line, like I told y'all last time, the common denominator is we are all on a healthy weight loss journey. We're all trying to improve our health. That's the common denominator. So I feel like that's the most important thing. And everything else is above here, and it's just added value, right, to who we are as a person. And all of us will look different in different settings. You know what? So I'll mention you, Jane, because you made me laugh on the squat challenge all the time. So it was like so cute, because I'm like, the first time I seen it, and you was like picking up I think it was the chicken feet. I hope that's right. Right? You was picking it up from your truck. You was like, okay, like you did your squats. That was so cute and different. Like, that's amazing. Like, like we're implementing our everyday lives as part of our weight loss journey. So that's like unique, is different, is showing us like who we are and what we're becoming, and we're doing this together. But Jane is not just showing that to herself by just like not sharing it. She's sharing it with the audience of people, and that's like amazing. Like we get to see her chickens, and that's dope. I just like it. Like when I was in Alabama with my grandmother, yes, I'm used to seeing chickens and different, it's different. It's a different environment. I like it. I personally like it. But so Felicia B says absolutely. Yeah, we're here to share love. Big Boss is saying, I thought Stitch was here. Let me go find him. Nikki says, you have to watch him. He doesn't sit very long. Oh. I'm older than all of y'all up in here. Oh, okay, Mary. At soul, like our souls. Felicia put JC has a big brain. Lots of knowledge. Yes, yes. Um, I see my share. Okay. Yes, chicken feed, right. I was right. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I got it right. um, I just I just have to make this work with life. Yes, you're doing amazing. JC, you're making, I mean, Jane, you're making this like fun, interesting, you know. Farms are just like interesting for me. I don't know. That's my take on it. Miss Nikki, who don't sit still? She's talking about Stitch. Jane, this journey is this is oh sorry. Jane put this journey is part of my life and why we want to live fantastically. Yes. Mary said she wants some chicken. Um, nope, in age. Oh, in age. Okay, got it. Jane said, that is sweet of you to say, Felicia. I think we all come to this with wisdom. Yes, Mary, we get some chicken start with 3 to 5. If you get some chicken, start with 3 to 5. Yeah, one of my staff actually has chickens too. So, um, yeah, so just make sure, you know, that you look for those ways. And if you feel like you're not being valued, please talk to your provider about that and tell them that. And then if it still doesn't work and the relationship still doesn't change, please think out for better for yourself, right? Because it affects our mental versus physical. That's how it starts. Then it gets to mental. That even happens with relationships. Like I said, you can use this in any aspect. You know, have conversations. Even when you're deciding to, you know, be a part of certain channels, everything, just make sure your mental state is in the right state, because you want to make sure that you are providing healthy relationships all around you, from your provider, from your work, you know, from YouTube, from your weight loss, every part or aspect of your life. You want to have quality, valued people around you that is here to support you. I don't care what line of business you're in. That's what you should be looking for. Mary gets some chickens 3 to 5. Examples, I have 5 or 6 year old. I have a 5 or 6 year old when President Kennedy. Oh wow, when President Kennedy was shot. Okay. Mary. Big Dog put Mary. Be right back. Let me see if he's here. JC put Jace. We have to get some chickens here in Grantsville. Nikki put let's see, not Nikki. Hold on. Felicia put Mary, that's fancy. Uh-oh. Message retracted. Okay. Mary, that's fantastic. You lived through so many generations and decades. Yes, you have so much wisdom and knowledge. Nikki put Jane, my old neighbor had chickens. The fence was just a concept to them. They claimed my property too. I actually miss them. Aw. Felicia, I did. Felicia, I did. I could tell y'all some stories. Okay, Mary. I'm 68, just so you know. Okay. I think my mom's that age, I think. I don't know. I think she's something like that. I have to go get a calculator, probably. I can't remember how old my mom is. I want to say she about that age. I could be wrong. She might be a little slightly younger. But I know one of my aunts is, but I don't know about my mom. But yeah, so, and my grandmother, who is blessed to still have her, she's 80, she's turning 88 this year, next year. So, listen, y'all see my grandmother, right? Y'all see my grandmother? Yeah. She got some stories for you too. And she funny too. She gonna keep it on it. Like, it's whether she's knowingly like meaning or not, that's just how she is. Nikki put those chickens said, this is my home too. Oh, your mom's 87? Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, that's why I said I think my mom is like in her 60s. She might be, I don't think she's 67. I think my mom might be like 65. She might be like 64, 65. I don't know. Something like that. I think. I keep saying I think because I can't remember right now. Had a long day conference. My dad is 74. Okay. I love listening to his story. Yeah, stories are everything. Um, I love to talk with, oh, you would love to talk to my grandmother? Mary, listen. I'm gonna go live with her. See, the thing is, I can't go live with her because I can't monitor what's coming out of her mouth. I might have to edit a piece of it. So I can record videos. I don't think we can't do a live together. I don't know what might come out. I'd be like, oh, hold on. Like we're live. Oh gosh. I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be like, pause, breaks, hold on. um like I'll be pressing like the mute on here. Um, I can handle it. Okay. All right, Mary, I'm side-eyeing you. Okay. um, rightfully should be, and you had a nerve to look at me weird. Nikki was talking to Felicia. Big Boss Put Stitch says something. Buddy, don't be shy. Oh yeah, mute. Yeah, she would have to be muted. My grandmother would be like, because I don't know what she may come out and say out her mouth. I would not be putting her on. That's not even a suggestion for me. I know better. I know all the way better. I know I better do a video so I can press edit. And I don't even like to edit, but I will be editing that video. Nikki, not the chickens, side eye you. Like, how are they looking at you this way? Like, that's how I sometimes feel like Nipsey. I kind of miss him. That he be side eyeing me sometimes too. I feel like he be looking at me awkward. Does anybody have any questions about today's topic or anything regarding seen, heard, valued? Being seen, heard, and valued. Seen, documenting, making sure that you have that building relation. Documentation, heard, make sure everything is being written down, that you're tracking it and making sure that you're feeling how you feel, that you feel like you're being valued by whoever it is. And in the healthcare sense, in this weight loss journey, your provider, your medical provider, your community, your friends, your family, me. I value you guys. I trust you guys that you are doing the best that you can do on your weight loss journey. And I value everything that you guys say and any feedback that you guys give me on my channel regarding the different things that that I am doing. And it kind of helps me, like when I listen out to even those who are content creators or even those who aren't content creators, and you're just here putting a comment, I'm reading it, I'm digesting it, I'm trying to figure out, if we're on a particular topic, how can I help myself with that as well? And so just know that the value that Scale and Soul, Michelle's Mirror, this particular channel is bringing out is I'm having you look at your weight loss journey, but I'm having you look at it in the perspective of internalizing who you really are, the self-reflection, the mirror. Those are my key components in this whole series of me coming on at 10 p.m. is that particular part right there, is just to make sure that we're looking beyond the scale and we are looking internally and we're examining these things that are happening around us, to us, and figuring it out. So all these topics that I have are just solely around that. And it is all related to our healthcare. And again, I'm still going to share with you guys my journey. So I will let you guys know I did do my weigh-in for the month of, because it's October 1st. So I will put a video out with some more information. But to let you guys know, since you guys are here tonight, I did lose 9 pounds in the month of September. So I think I am down, it might be 68 pounds. I'm down 68 pounds in 7 months. And the challenges that I am doing this month will be, I will be doing a squat challenge, and I will be doing a hula hoop challenge, and I will be doing the juicing. I think it was juicing. So we will be doing, I will be juicing the beginning of the month. So that's what I'll be doing. I would not be taking on any other challenges this month. Last month was strength training. That was from Vanity. It's Vanity. And I also took on one more challenge, hula hoop challenge. That was from Traces of Twan. And this hula hoop challenge is again from Traces of Twan. I'm doing that once I get back. Continuing doing that once I get back. And then the juicing is from Linda, Miss Linda. And the squats is from She is Tamika, and Tamika is She. Hey, okay. Yes, 9 pounds, Jen. Yes. So those are the challenges I'm doing this once I get back. And I lost 9 pounds, so I'm down to 68. So we'll see what this month brings, since it's already October. So, oh, you got your hula hoop. It's a little hard to use. Yeah, swing it and then move your hips. You gotta move your hips. Rock your hips. Rock your hips. That's what I got. Somebody taught me in the video. Thank you, Jen. Yes. Oh my gosh, Jen. With being on that 12.5, Jen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't know if I was gonna be losing any pounds. I felt like, listen, I'm a little nervous because I ate a lot on this. I'm gonna tell you, I ate a lot. I could eat on 10 like nothing. I ate a lot since I've been gone. I can tell you that. I ate a lot of food. I ate food when I was out to eat, and I don't even usually finish my plate like that. I ate. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to eat, right? I'm not saying that, but I usually don't eat as much as I've ate, like, at all. So, Mary, yeah, try to hula hoop. You just have to swing the thing and then just keep going, rock your hips. Yes, it's not easy. You see my videos of me struggling? I was struggling out there. I'll let y'all see it raw. Like, hey, this is me. No edits. This is me trying to put it together. This is me trying to figure out how to shake my hips. I couldn't figure this out. So Nikki put at Felicia B, thanks. He loves candles, sells as much as I do. Yes, I know now. Oh, you know how to do it. Okay, I got it. I'm well. Hello, my fellow Americans. It's President Obama. What? Oh my God, I'm not even gonna read this. You're too much. Be good, big boss, because I don't want my moderators to block you. I'm just telling you. I don't want them to do anything towards you. Be good out there. We know you mean love, so we know you just being yourself, so we good. God bless you too. Okay. We try to leave political stuff out of our conversation. Yeah, so you kind of distracted me with that. But yeah, so I lost 9 pounds, and again, I don't know what this month's gonna bring at all, because I am just gonna see what happens. When I get back home, I don't know if I'm going back to the 12.5 or if I'm gonna stay on the 10. I feel like I'm eating too much on the 10. I really feel like I'm losing, just like, I feel like I eat too much on the 10. I don't know, maybe I just need 11. I don't know what it is, but I don't know, but I'll try to go back to the 12.5 when I get back and finish out. I got 2 more boxes, so we'll see how that treats me. Thank you guys for coming in. If you want to like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. But thank you guys. It's 11:02, so I've been on for about an hour. So I really thank you all for stopping in with me. Thank you. I'm just going to go back. I always say goodbye. I think the other day I was so tired I didn't, but I usually say thank everybody who's stopping in, who made a comment. So those who didn't make a comment, thank you for stopping in. But thank you, Felicia. Thank you, Tony Cash, Mary. Thank you. Z, thank you for stopping in. It was nice meeting you. If I name somebody twice, I'm sorry. Big Boss Dog, thank you for stopping in. Jen, thank you. Thank you for stopping in. Let's see. Nikki, thank you. Thank you for stopping in today. AR, thank you for stopping in. Let's see. Let's see. I'm still going down just in case I miss somebody. I like to respectfully not miss anybody. Oh, Jane stopped in. I remember because I remember her stopping in. So thank you, Jane, for stopping in. And I'm just still going through the comments, so bear with me. Let's see. I hope I didn't forget anybody. Yeah, I got everybody. Oh yeah, Nipsey. I miss Nipsey. Nipsey. Yeah, but later. See you guys. I don't know when I'm going live again. I have to check the schedule. Because I can't remember when the next time I'm going live. It might be tomorrow or it might be the next day. I can't remember. But I do plan to come live again this week, and then I'll be traveling again, so I probably won't be live, and then I'll start my week back up. So thank you again for stopping in to Skell and Soul, and you guys have a wonderful day. And yes, Felicia, peace, love, and happiness.